Hi everyone, once again, welcome to iExambi. I am Chandra Prakash Joshi and iExambi helps you making your preparation 50% faster. There are two approaches to it. One is keeping the content very crisp and secondly, keeping the content very focused. In today's world, when there is so much of information over the internet, we help in cutting the clutter. You can see this example. I am doing this RBI annual report. In these videos, the report is so huge. Are you really going to read the entire report? And can you absorb the most important point from it? But by watching these videos and understanding the most important aspect, you are going to ace the exam. Today's topic is about fraud. And here in this video, I am covering the frauds in the banking system which are mentioned in the RBI annual report. Fraud refers to the illegal activities carried out by any individual or group to obtain money, assets, or other property held by the financial institution, bank in this case, through deceitful means. What are deceitful means? It can be forgery. You obtained a loan by providing forged document. It can be embezzlement. You have a business turnover of 2 crore. You added 1 zero to it, showed it 20 crore and obtained a loan. Identity theft. You are Anil Kumar but obtained a loan on the name of somebody else or maybe somebody Anil Kumar. There are cyber crimes. There are manipulation of various financial, non-financial records, unauthorized access to the passwords, some frauds even done by the known customers, some of the frauds done by the bank staff also. And this is the reality of the industry as the banking system is coming out with more measures to check the fraud. Fraudsters find out new ways to do the fraud. There are more number of frauds reported by the private sector bank, and these are small amount frauds in card payment, digital payments. Being in social media, you must be aware what kind of frauds are happening nowadays. But the amount of fraud, the value of the fraud is more reported by the public sector bank, and these are happening in loan cases. Let us study the data, and let me tell you again, you have to understand the story. That is more useful for exam. During the financial year, 13,930 crore rupees frauds reported in 36,075 cases. If you see, this is almost half of the amount of the fraud reported last year. Good news. But at the same time, see, the number of the frauds reported are more than 2.5 times. Public sector bank, maximum amount 10,000 crore, 10,507 crore. Out of this 13,930, private sector banks 3,170, but the number are highest in the private sector bank. I must also tell you here that there is always a delay in the reporting of the fraud. So it may be always possible that some of the frauds which has happened in this period will be reported next year. And that is what is being reported also in the RBI's annual report. Payments banks, either they are not reporting number of frauds or really there are very less number of fraud. That is good. There are 1,000 frauds reported in small finance bank. Amount is comparatively small, 64 crore. And if you study where these frauds are happening, so as I said, the amount wise it will be maximum in loan cases advances, 11,772 out of the 13,000 crore. And last year also, if you see, 24,000 out of the 26,000 crore of the fraud reported is coming in the loans. So people are taking loans from the banking system by fraudulent measures. And then there are other areas like balance sheet. Or balance sheets are basically derivatives, letter of credit, bank guarantee, forex transaction, smaller amount, card-based, internet-based transactions are the maximum number of frauds. One has to be very careful. So why I am telling you this is very important video, because now you can tell even in your family, in your friends, boss, be very careful about this card frauds, internet-based fraud. You have to be highly sensitive, educated about how to use your password. There are some frauds in deposits also. 1,457 crore rupees siphoned off by these fraudsters over the internet. It's a huge amount of money. And I'm telling you, most of this amount belongs to poor people, comparatively lesser educated people. Those who are not very internet savvy are not able to find out a genuine website or a genuine app from a fraudster one. When it comes to the financial literacy, it is not enough to just know the theory, but also the practice, because we all are the users of the financial product. Regulators are doing their job, but we also have to, being informed and educated citizen of the country, have to do our job. The rest of the amounts are small. The agenda for the upcoming year by RBI is setting up of the cyber range to augment cyber incident response capability of scheduled commercial bank mission under mission Utkarsh 2 and augment supervisory capabilities by suite of supervisory tech data tools on microdata analytics and other similar use cases using AI and ML. When you are writing about the descriptive part, this piece of information is going to be very, very useful, and you have to use in your answers, you have to use how AI can be very, very useful in preventing the frauds. See, AI is a tool like a double-edged sword. One side, people are using AI to make frauds, online frauds. You must have seen some videos where fake videos are also being used to do cyber frauds. But on the other side, AI is only going to help you identify such frauds. We need to develop that kind of capabilities. The number of frauds are very, very high, and these are affecting the common citizen of the people. For the overall amount of the fraud, there is requirement of strengthening the banking systems, appraisal and supervision process. If you have any question, please ask in the comment. You are learning from these videos. I request you to share in your network, subscribe the channel. We are here to unfold your potential to make your preparation journey 50% faster. Thank you and all the best.